The first picture shows or depicts the time that Mr. Cow was bidding farewell to his friends, and there was a flock of crows in the middle of a jungle in a mango grove, and Mr. Cow was, preparing himself for vacation. And also in this picture, he has actually received some gifts from his friends, a bunch of drink, and also some pine resin in order to make a nest when it's necessary. The second picture portrays the time that Mr. Cow was flying on the sky, and in other words, he has commenced this journey and he was flying over different villages, rivers, and mountains. As you can see here, that Mr. Cow was totally engrossed or attracted by the peacocks, because that was the first time that he was facing peacocks. He had never seen such beautiful, gorgeous, attractive birds. And the way he's looking at the peacocks, he has raised his eyebrows, and also, his mouth is open and the tongue is out of the mouth, and it means that he's developing a sense of jealousy. When he compared himself with peacocks, he found many differences and he wasn't satisfied with his appearance. So he made a plan. One idea just crossed his mind, or occurred to him that he made a decision to gather some of the feathers, peacock's feathers, and also with the resin that he had actually received from his friends, he tried to actually stick those feathers to his tail, and he wanted to resemble the peacocks by doing so. And also here you can see that he has glued the peacock's feather to his tail, and he was satisfied with his appearance, and he was starting the new life. He was pretending to be a peacock.
After getting satisfied of being a peacock, he decided to came back to his nest, and Mr. Canning called other crows to come and visit Mr. Cow. Also, Mr. Canning bought him a mango pie, but he refused to eat them because he claimed that I'm no longer an ugly crow and I'm now a peacock. But his friends got angry at him because of this idea and decided to leave him. When his friends left him, he came to a decision and decided to go and live with peacocks because he's no longer a crow and there's no reason to live with crows anymore. Therefore, he went to peacock's place and asked them to stay with them, and they just consulted with each other and accepted the strange peacock. And therefore he began to live like them, eat what they eat, and stay with them. But one day it began to rain, and Mr. Cow's feather started to fall off his tail, and therefore other peacocks realized that he isn't a peacock but he's a crow. At first, Mr. Cow refused the peacock's idea. He said that how could you call me a crow when I live with you, I eat like you, and stay with you. But the peacocks started to admire being a crow, and they said that the crows can fly high in the sky, but we couldn't due to our long and heavy tail. And also they admired Mr. Cow's black beautiful feather, and Mr. Cow was just shocked and surprised of what they said. Mr. Cow regrets of resembling peacock's behavior and also the threats of leaving his friends and his family. Therefore, he came back to his nest and asked all of them for forgiveness. Also, he learned that the best thing to do is to be happy about who we are and just copying others' behavior. It doesn't mean that we become them.